morning, everybody. Today's Monday, July 22nd, 2019. Garage sale Dale here in Miami, Florida. This is what sold last night. I sold, not to look over here to my computer, sold 26 items just last night. And we'll start with the first one. This is a West Point beanie hat. I picked that up at a thrift store. I believe it was $1. I sold that for $9.99. So I made a few bucks on it. Actually had that for like 4 months, so I know if I ever see this again, I'm just gonna pass up. It's not even worth it. It's a West Point beanie knit hat. Next will be a vintage Oakland Athletics jersey shirt. And it's made by Dynasty. So this was made like in the 90s. It's a large, and it's stitched. So that's a good thing. It's quality stitching. It's got the A's, and I sold this for $14.99. So glad to get rid of that. Next thing I sold was a vintage, which you saw me get the other day at a garage sale. That surf style from the 80s, the neon men's windbreaker, half zip. It does have some, peeling, because obviously this is like 30 years old, but the front of it is still in very good condition. No rips, no tears. It's an extra large men's. So I sold that quickly. I just got that this week, and I sold that for $15. I paid $1 for it at the garage sale, so that's good. Next will be a Walt Disney World women's glittery full zip hoodie, sweater jacket, you want to call it. So this is it here. Walt Disney World, authentic Disney World. This was actually a medium size, so it's okay, decent size, and it's got the nice print on the back with the Mickey Mouse and his little Merlin the Magician hat, and it is glittery. As you can see, it has glitter. So I sold that, and I just got that the other day too at the garage sale on Saturday. So that sold quickly for $19.99. Next we have some Nike. Where are you? I've had these for like a few weeks. These are women's Nike Free Run +2 women's running shoes, size 8.5, decent condition. So always check, make sure they're authentic and not the fake ones. And these sold for $19.99. Sold that. Next, I sold if you remember on Saturday, I got the Nintendo 3DS. It still works, no cracked screen, no nothing. Everything works. The only issue is it doesn't have a power cord. It had a little bit of battery in it, so I was able to test it. It does work, and it does not have the stylus pin. And I sold this for $42.99. I picked this up for a couple dollars at the garage store, a garage sale, which was on Saturday for $2 or $3. I sold this for. I bought it for, and that's gone for $42.99. That sold quick. I priced it to sell because, like I said, no power cord and no stylus pen, but still the unit works. And it's not that old. It's made in 2011, so it's 8 years old. So it's the 3DS Nintendo, made in USA. Next is, I made money on this one. This is the vintage. Showed you one of my videos before. It's the vintage Giorgio Armani, made in Italy. This is a woman's sheep skin. Where are you? Sheepskin. Soft lamb leather. I'm sorry, soft lamb leather jacket, vintage. So it's a very quality jacket by Armani, Giorgio Armani. And again, it's vintage. It's probably from the 90s. Very good condition. Women's, which was size large. I believe it's a 54. But one in size, which is a large in Italian. I sold this for $79 even. I had it listed for $99.99. I took best offer $70. They pay the shipping, and I paid $5 at the garage sale, I believe it was. So that was a good score. Next, whoops, dropping stuff here, is going to be this is hard to find. No one on eBay has one. I didn't see one, the exact one. This is the USA men's hoodie, you can see, by Nike, and it's a medium, but it's a big medium, like a large USA basketball, and it has the embroidery of the US basketball team. But what makes this different, it also says national team here. So as you can see, national team. So, and nobody else on eBay, not even in comps, or sold listings, or even current listings, nobody has one on there. I listed it for $79.99 or best offer. I think I paid $3 for this at the garage sale, which you saw me get the other day on Saturday, and I sold it last night for $49.99. I just took best offer $49.99. I only had $3 in it, so out the door. I might have underpriced it, but oh well. I didn't lose no money. I made a lot of money on it. Next is a Sony micro cassette recorder, vintage, clear voice, VOR, voice activated, handheld. So this is a Sony. The good thing about this is you don't need a charger. It takes actually AA batteries. So I tested it, it works, so it's even better. It doesn't need a charger, it just takes AA batteries. As you know, it's vintage. Yeah, this is not bad. It's got the auto shut off, it's got the play, it's got the voice activation here, and it opens up. And I happen to have a micro cassette, which I picked up at another garage sale to use to test these things and make sure they work. So if you ever go to a garage sale or thrift store and you see the micros cassettes, pick one up, 50 cents, whatever, and then you can use it so you can test it, make sure that the speaker works and all the internal parts work. So then I sold this for $24.99. I picked it up for like $2 at the garage sale, or $1. I recall there was another thing I sold, which was a Wasatch Beers bottle cap back scratcher with bottle opener, new in box. I sold it for $14.49. I gotta locate it. I'm gonna ship it out today. Here's another thing. Unless you really know about this stuff, you can get burned. Luckily, I've collected sports cards for years, baseball, football, basketball cards. This is what I sold last night. All these individuals. I listed them, and I was lucky because I was at a garage sale about a month ago. I picked these up in a big lot of cards. It was like $20 a box, but each box was full of cards. And I went through one box and I saw all these, and I said I can make a lot of money on these. And I will show you right now what I'm talking about. So I'll just go through this real quick. This is Monty Cooper. This card right here I sold for $5. You know what? It all adds up. It's easy to ship. You put it in an envelope, first class mail with a stamp for, I think the stamp's what, 55 cents or something like that. So I put free shipping on this, on these single cards, because it's not much. It's only 55 cents to ship them out. So I sold that one. I sold this 1988 police set, LAPD. It's got the Bo Jackson rookie in it. It's a 1988 police set. It's got the Bo Jackson rookie. I sold this set for $8.99. So like I said, all this all adds up. It all adds up. And I took a chance and I made money, and I'm glad I knew what I was looking at, because I have experience in sports cards. A lot of garage sales have sports cards and it's junk cards, or they've been picked through and all the good cards were taken out and it's all garbage cards, junk box era cards from the 80s. This one right here sold for $4.79. Tyreek Hill. It's a refractor. Let's see. I sold a lot. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these Tyreek Hills, which is a regular card, as rookie, and those sold 5 of them for $13.75. So remember, I paid $20 for a huge box, and I got another probably 10,000 cards I got in there. I'm listing little by little. So know what you're looking at. If you're not sure, look it up when you're at a garage sale. Next would be a, try to keep these in order. It's a Deshaun. It's a refractor rookie card. I sold this for $5.99. Again, it's 55 cents a ship. I'm making a few dollars on each card, if not more, a lot of them. Another card I sold was a set from 1986. It's still sealed. It has a tape, as you can see. It's turned yellow. This actually has the Barry Bonds, Jose Canseco, the Snitch, a few other players in this set. It's a factory set, and I sold this for $17.99. So that's another good. That right there I paid for one box. And that box is this big, that tall, full, and I bought 4 boxes. Next is, and like I said, I just grabbed a bunch of cards and I just started listing them, and a lot of them already sold already. It's Mike Trout. You know, Mike Trout is fellow baseball. This sold for $2.29. Let's see, Le'Veon Bell rookie. That sold for $5.39. So all these little cards all add up, my friends. And what's good about these, a lot of these singles were by the same buyers. Like 4, 5, 6 cards were by the same buyer, so I can just lot it, put it in an envelope, ship it out. I don't have to deal with it. Next is a Lou Whitaker, Detroit Tigers rookie. And they sold that one for $4.99. Here's another card, Melvin Gordon. They sold that one for $4.49 as well. Free shipping. Another Deshaun Watson with his part of his jersey on the card, so it's authentic, as you can see. So as he wore that jersey in a game or practice, so they say. They sold that for $7.99. So all these little bread and butter things add up, my friends. There's another card. Only got a few more cards I'll show you. $2.99 for that card. And Johnny Bench. That was $5. There's another card. I still have the sticker. I guess this is what the guy paid for. This is a LaDainian Tomlinson. He just went in the Hall of Fame. And he's got his jersey, parts of his jersey spelled on his initials here. So that card didn't sell for $40. I sold it for $22.99. I'll take it all day, every day. There's another pink card. This one went for $3.85. And another Tyreek Hill. He has it for, I don't know, $10. Says there. I didn't sell for that. I sold it for $4.29. So again, you got to know what you're looking at in sports cards, baseball, football, and basketball cards. You really have to know. And I'm able to know going through it, looking what's good, what's worth buying, and buying the whole lot. Or it's been going through, picked through by the original owner or the kids or whoever, or buying junk, and then you're stuck with it. But I'm going to make a ton of money on that big lot of cards. It's 4 huge boxes. But it's pretty good for sales for one day. And I also have 6 other items I'm waiting for payments from, which I've already sent invoices, and those will be awaiting payment. Let's run by this real quick. Is another Tyreek Hill card. Oh, a James Conner. It's a refractor card. It's only numbered to 20. I sold it last night for $42.05. So that was a good. That was all in those cards. Another one, Lamar Jackson. Some of those snap cubes that the kids use in school, that teachers give their kids to use. I sold that for 200 little snap cubes for $12.99 plus shipping, and I will be able to put that in a priority $7.55. So altogether it was $18.54 she paid. Well, hasn't paid, but that's what she needs to pay. So, and then Ezekiel Elliott, another card for $4.99. So not a bad day. Work yesterday. There's money to be made out there. Like I said, I hit the garage sales and thrift stores through Miami-Dade, Broward, Palm Beach counties of Florida, or from out of town, I'll stop by. But you know, with all the prices going up, even down here in Miami, prices are going up in thrift stores. Okay, because people blabber in the stores about stuff, and they're just jacking up the prices. So that's why a lot now I just go to garage sales or private people that I make contacts with and buy stuff from them. So appreciate y'all watching. Subscribe. If you got any questions, let me know. If you're down in the Miami area, hit me up. Send me a message.